Wade Heineman, I'm doing this over again. November 10th, 2021, 1:49 p.m. My license plates. The wind's picking up again, so it's getting harder for me to concentrate. As I said, when the wind blows strong here, it picks up whatever has been put in the air or on the ground, and it picks it up, and it acts like a drug on me, as I've said many times before. So it's getting harder for me to concentrate. It acts like an upper right now. Sometimes it can act like a downer. I don't do drugs, never been into drugs, but that's what the effect is of the strong wind. There's no way for me to keep it out because this camper is very drafty, and so is the shed. There's the new paper, 11/21 or 11/10/21. I am Wade Allen Heineman. Gold Escalade parents picked up with their white Suburban at 8:45 a.m. 11/10. They have 5 vehicles. One of them is a white Suburban. It's like an early 90s. It used to be my brother Ryan's. He drove it from 2006 to like 2012 or something like that. It was a vehicle I bought on an auction. I won on an auction for $2,200 or right about that. He went down with me to Missouri, so I helped him out quite a bit getting that vehicle. He paid 0 depreciation in like 7 years of driving it. It had no rust. It was 4-wheel drive. It had been brand new motor in it. He drove it for 7 years and then sold it to my parents for the same price that he paid for it. So right around the same price, like $2,000, something like that. You can see there's the Cedar Falls Fire Department on the inside. So that patch is underneath this public safety again. Cedar Falls went from Cedar Falls Fire Department to when I started working in 97 to public safety in 98, then back to Cedar Falls Fire because they protested along with me. I helped them protest that. And now they're back to public safety department again, which combines police and fire departments. Wade Heineman, Housing Inspector, 97 to 2000. There's my old paper. My only active Facebook is facebook.com/WADEHEINEMN44. I do not communicate on there other than post, and I don't think you can see very much on there. So if anybody is communicating on Facebook or WhatsApp or Instagram, never done Instagram. I've never done WhatsApp. No communication on Facebook. I just post on there. Same thing on Twitter. I only post on there. I do not do direct messaging on Twitter either. So if any of that is being portrayed, it's faked. Just like the frauds used my, 2 days ago, I was on the phone and my phone was making phone calls while I was on the phone with customer service. It called a Missouri number, a 417 number. It called my voicemail, and apparently my mother said it called her. And she's a 319 area code number, cell phone number. So I didn't call any of those people. But I know it dialed my voicemail, and I know it dialed the 417 number because I thought it was an incoming call when I was on the phone. Checked it later. It was an outgoing call, so I called Fayette County Sheriff's Department and reported that my phone was making calls while I was on the phone with customer service. That's how badly I'm getting compromised. And I don't know how long that's been going on, but I know they were staging lies using my phone numbers. I didn't know that they were able to use my phone actually while I was using it. But again, the gold Merrills. There's my brown boots. One of my quilts. This all gets beat up really badly. Same thing with my shirt because I've been wearing it so much. It's faded. The 7 on the back's worn off from washing it and drying it. That Chicago Cubs coat is over top my TV. I have that over there now. And I've stepped outside the last couple days exposing myself to the shed. I'm only here by myself. So if illegal surveillance is taking images of my penis, which was about 7 inches when I stepped outside because I wasn't erect. I'm doing that because I'm still getting indications that I'm female in some way. I'm not female in any way. So, whenever I'm drinking fruit juice, I get indications that I'm drinking alcohol. I haven't had any alcohol for 3 months. Not into drugs. Never been into drugs. Don't do prescription drugs. But again, I'm having trouble concentrating because the wind is blowing really strongly here now. Picked up a lot today in Northeast Iowa. And as I've said before, it feels like a drug. It's either an upper or a downer. Today, it's very much an upper. So then they try and claim that I'm doing like cocaine or meth or something like that. No, I'm not doing any of that. It's whatever's in the air. It's whatever the air is carrying is causing my body to react that way. No control over that. Here's my jean jacket. Jean jacket over there. So this is Iowa. This is 1809 W Avenue, Fairbank, Iowa. Do I have that on there? It's Iowa. That's where this is. I am in Iowa. I've lived here alone since 2014. Spent a lot of time at my parents' red and white barn home between 2014 and 17. And apparently a lot of what my dad said was being mistaken for what I said in there. Like stuff about NBA players and stuff. That's my father. That's my father, Jerry. They watched NBA basketball. I've never been a fan since high school. I'm just going to show some of my mail because some of it has been stolen. And every time it's stolen, my mail is stolen. That's federal offense. So I expect that to be enforced. Cornell College alumni. I went there in 90 and 91, 1809 W Avenue, Fairbank. Here's a declination letter from AgVantage FS. They declined me for a credit for propane, even though I'm going to have to apply for LIHEAP, which I did already, which is a, here's Blackhawk Rental. I owe them money. I've been making payments to them. Another bill. Got a piece of mail here from my mother. I'm not going to show that. It's addressed to 1809 W Avenue, but addressed to my mother for, I think it's for the, someone named Lewis. I haven't opened it. I'll give it to my mom, but green dot thing, one of these. That's one of my temporary ones. I never activate the permanent card. So if any of those have been activated, it's frauds. Liberty Mutual. As you can see, that's still sealed. I already showed that one. There's my hand. Scar. It's really hard to do these videos under here because I have no room. Male, as you can see up here in the corner, male, born male. Wade Allen Heineman, born 11/4/1971. To Lois and Jerry Heineman in Iowa. The only reason I don't say the town on these videos is because then the frauds could try and get a copy of my birth certificate, which they've had access to all my papers before, since they've been breaking in since 2013 anyway. But here's my high school transcript. Here's the copy of that check that I got the other day for my Nissan Murano. There's the copy of the title again. That's the only money I have recently is from scrapping that. And before that, I borrowed like $300 from my father. He gave me $300. I don't know if that was a loan or if it was a gift. We didn't specify. I didn't think about it, but Loras College transcript for advanced poetry, 2002. And my transcript for UNI astronomy down there. See if I can, yeah, here they are. And again, this should not have been used since the 7th. I think it was the 7th when I And I did the 7th. That should have been used since. So if anybody used it, trace it back to where it was coming from, because it was not me. And again, the last time I used it, it had $6 and something on it. Should have had 12 something, I thought. So I don't know what the frauds have done with those, but here's again my license. Another one. When I lived in Waterloo, when I was fat, 2015. Again, I gain weight when I get hit with targeted energy attacks. So, you know, people can call me fat again. That's fine. It's because I'm being tortured. You want to laugh because someone's being tortured, that's, yeah, I guess you're the POS then. See, Cedar Falls 97, YMCA 97. Again, I don't remember if I showed this. There's my quilt again. That stuff. My hand. And I'll take this and my other plates too. Did I show the plates? There's JZM 545, GSL 674, GWV 394, KGC 557, and the IKE 678 plate was stolen last year, reported to Fayette County Sheriff's Department. Twitter.com/WADEHEINEMN44. Same thing with Facebook. I do not communicate via social media other than post. YouTube, same thing, only there's a space between Wade Heineman and the 44. So there's back in there. See out there. And do this quick, go back into the see, it's today's paper, 11/10/21. Twitter.com/WADEHEINEMN44. There's me that way. There's me that way. There's me similar to that one picture. I'm not trying to look like anybody in any photos. I am me. They're trying to look like me if they're trying to claim that. Back of the shed. There's that tractor, Massey 85. It's got those are not caskets back there. That's what I load my papers up in when I leave here, because the frauds mess with my stuff if I leave it in at home when they break in. So that's why I do that. So you can see I'm at home, 1809 W Avenue, Fairbank, Iowa. The gold Escalade is not here because my parents picked it up at 8:30 a.m. this morning. I put that's there because I had it in a black garbage bag. The frauds were trying to stage lives that way.